People hate taking surveys. However, everything that you love began with feedback in some way. So your iPhone, your car, it all began with market research. And so that's really where we decided to focus our intention. We started off by building surveys that feel like games. Our gamified surveys can capture 25 questions in under 60 seconds. They have an average completion rate of over 70%. This is across over 100,000 surveys that we ran during our pilots. And so, of course, Wyzerr quickly became really popular with the market research departments at really large enterprises like Volkswagen and Walmart. So while working with these market researchers, we saw a really important issue. These market researchers were really good at creating bad survey questions. So we decided we obviously had to figure out a way to help them, to keep them from writing these 40 to 50 question surveys. So we began building our Smart Builder. Our Smart Builder actually guides you into creating good survey questions. There's little features built within the platform, such as a little emoji that turns into an angry face when it detects characteristics of a bad survey. This is really important because of the types of data that we're able to collect in under 60 seconds. So large volumes of real-time, structured and unstructured data. Why that's important is because we're building an artificial intelligence tool that turns all of that feedback into a live report card for your business. So what you're looking at here is a prototype, but it is in development for some existing enterprise clients. Each of these cards actually represent a KPI for your business. What you'll notice is there's no bar graphs, no pie charts, no line graphs. So anybody in the company can easily understand the data that's being collected. And so, for example, at a store like Walmart, the frontline employees, who are the ones interfacing with your customers, can quickly see issues in the business and correct them, such as, if someone says, hey, the bathroom is dirty, you can see that right away. In each of these cards, you can actually click on it, just like a progress report. It'll tell you how to improve the business and kind of, improve that part of the business. It's kind of your live KPIs. So a lot of people often say that Wyzerr is very similar to SurveyMonkey or Typeform. I would say we're definitely not. We're a lot more similar to a market research company. I like to think that we're competing against human market researchers. Wyzerr collects structured and unstructured data faster, and we turn that data into real-time tasks and insights for the business a lot faster than a human market researcher. Our sales, our business model right now is pretty straightforward and simple. We start at $99 a month. We are in the testing stage, so the Smart Builder, we just launched it a month ago, so we're still kind of trying to figure out what the right pricing is. But this is really focused on the small businesses. There's 28 million small businesses that we believe we can impact their business right away versus the 16,000 enterprises. So like I mentioned, we launched our Smart Builder 3.5 weeks ago. Currently, we're actually at over 400 paying customers. Many of these companies are Fortune 1000 companies. So since I actually sent this PowerPoint last week, we've more than doubled our existing customers, and we'll continue to grow across multiple verticals, multiple industries. On the numbers side, so we've raised $2 million in seed capital, including from the CFO and the CIO of one of the world's largest retailers. We also include some really notable investors, such as General Catalyst in that seed round. We're now at 12 Wyzerrs at our lab in northern Kentucky, including a data scientist that graduated from UCLA's PhD program while studying artificial intelligence, deep learning, machine learning, and had a perfect GPA coming out of UCLA. So he's now in northern Kentucky as well. We've won a lot of notable let me get to my team. So I, of course, was the CEO. My co-founder is a designer, and my other co-founder does sales and marketing. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Peanut Gallery, got a question? Looking there at the back row.
Do I look like I want to talk?
Yeah, you do.
I must change my look then. Tell me about that, the scientist that, how did you describe it, the wizard that came from California that now lives in Kentucky.
Yeah,
What makes him, he sounds like a very key employee. Why would he want to stay in Kentucky?
Yes, so he really believes in what we're building. So we really believe that we're streamlining market research. So a lot of people don't think about market research at this stage, but if you can imagine what a small startup or a student or a small business, if they had access to the same kind of market researchers that Apple and Tesla do, like what kind of innovations or services and products could they do? And so we're really trying to help startups do market research. And so he really believes in that vision, believes that we're doing some really groundbreaking technology at Wyzerr.
What's your current monthly recurring revenue? And as you look at that revenue, what's the largest percentage that might be one or two clients, or is it very, very spread?
So as of right now, since we just moved to SaaS, we're at over 12,000 monthly recurring. That's from last week. But what we are working on is long-term licensing deals. So some of those enterprises, they're buying multiple licenses. Like for example, we have a deal we're expecting to close next week where an enterprise is paying $499 for 10 licenses and then $399 a month licenses for 2 years. And so we're not selling to the entire company at $99 a month. We're selling within departments within those large enterprises to buy multiple licenses.
Can you talk about how you went from 200 to 400 customers in 2 weeks?
Yes, so honestly, it's been word of mouth. Wyzerr's never done any real marketing, any real sales. A lot of the companies that we work with, actually some of our enterprise companies, some of those people came from other companies and they've actually referred Wyzerr to their previous employers and to some of those market research departments. Market research surveys are some of the most expensive surveys in the world. So, a large retailer that's doing market research, they can pay up to $100 per response. And so, and a lot of that is tied into how long the respondent takes to complete that survey. So by cutting down the amount it takes, they're saving a lot of money to do market research. And so that's kind of been where our referrals have come from, the market researchers. We're also selling to creative agencies and market research firms who then resell it to their brands, which is how we were able to get to the 400 really quickly.
Are you going to get small businesses to use this?
I'm sorry?
How are you going to get small businesses to use this? It's what you had said that was the target you're going off, and everything you've shown is enterprise.
Yep, so right now it's kind of a grassroots, kind of guerrilla marketing. We're talking to chambers in different cities. We kind of focus on cities that have these new Main Street businesses, like the hipster restaurants and food restaurants. So we're kind of just honestly going straight to the cities and straight to the restaurants on the ground, trying to show them the value of the surveys and of the market research side of it. And so it's kind of been guerrilla style moving forward.
Thank you.